to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. He signed one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Pete Scott and Brock Huard on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway from Soldier Field. We'll begin his return from the 11th. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock, looking to build on his debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback, feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. They're dealing with injury right now, Brock, as we can all see here, but you wouldn't know it for a second based on how they've played. They are one of the best teams in football.
Well, we've kept waiting. I think their opponents have kept waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point, right? By this point, I'm not sure it ever will. This is a team that's been built solid. from the top of the depth chart to all of the backup roles. Even missing players, they're better than most other teams right now in this league.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. Sampson has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. Jukes one defender, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. Toss play, Swift. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock. Carson Swessinger making the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You've got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Williams to throw on third. Flush down out to his left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Swift. And it looks like he got beyond the line. It's pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Back deep for the Browns is DeAndre Carter. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
I'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here's 2nd and 7. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gain of 14. First down, Cleveland.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Hand off to Sampson. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second down run by Ford. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Browns.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Bears, 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. From the gun, Flacco. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Swift gets it on the option. Broke through the tackle. And he charges through the slow for a gain of 4. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying grounded with Swift. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
On the tackle. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 3rd and 7. Williams from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Browns' 42-yard line.
Going one again with Swift. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up, they're into the drop-ins. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off here to Sampson. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Give up the middle to Ford. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it's pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
1st down, Cleveland.
throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's made left side by Judy. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop go made at the 46, third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On the carry, it's Sampson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. They're set up at the 35 now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Back to throw. That's Tillman. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Setting up the screen. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Handoff running left, Ford. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be third down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cleveland.
Sampson on the carry. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those types
need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run. Here's Sampson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in.
one disheartening look on that defense.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19. Take over.
Ford can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have second and goal. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Browns, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Here comes Sampson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears about set for their next possession. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. Williams to throw on first. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Third down and 10.
Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Browns offense and Dylan Sampson out to begin another drive. And even though he's only a rookie, he's played like a seasoned veteran this year. Right now, he's the guy who, if the season ended this instant, would be going home with that Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Judy there to grab it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
First down, throw.
Back to throw. That's complete, David Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Just 2 to go. Looking for a throw here. That one's caught by Tillman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
from the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now they'll try the point after. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
What is up?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports
Our
halftime
journey
report.
through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Elijah Moore, playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons come away with a 4-point victory. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And here is the former Cardinal, Christian Kirk. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He's going to take this one himself, 2 touchdowns throwing as well. The Eagles with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And not only has he reached the century mark in receptions this season, but it's good enough to sit him among the league's leaders in that category. First down, here's Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see him. It's this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they've played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, kid, I think this is a testament to a whole team. Right? Not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build 1 through 53 on a roster. You just can't have 22 starters. You've got to have the depth, and this team is showing you how to do it. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
It's Ford on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Get to Sampson here up the middle. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. 79.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey! And go straight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's a toss play. Ford. Has some space inside the 15. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun again to Swift. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and 2, Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. We can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
A little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Back out now comes the Browns offense. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle third down better, and that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on third down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and they led that touchdown on the previous drive.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Take over.
Now start on the ground. It's 4. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Put Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80s.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, set. 72.
Forward, straight ahead. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Staying on the ground with 4. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19, Pioneer. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Give up the middle to 4. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
3, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take over.
From the gun, Flacco. Go left side, and Tillman has it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Flacco off the play action. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 4th and short. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has it at the 11. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Here comes all the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
What is up?
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Williams to throw. He set up the screen here to Swift. He breaks the tackle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off here to Sampson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Here's a give to Ford. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Head to 60, head to 60.
Another one for Ford. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This is Ford on the handoff. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This taken from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams on 1st down. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's good.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
And the inside handoff to Swift. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
10 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Here he goes on the bootleg. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. I'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, roll. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has a lane inside the 35, and he's down all the way to the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ford. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down run by Ford. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Browns getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Second down now, 7 to go. To the ground with Ford. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80.
Hand off to Sampson. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over
Chicago getting set to take the field down. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
17 at the 19-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
Now here's Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Here we go. Viking 18.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope. Chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but that no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Chicago.